For 2020, the Chrysler 300 returns for its 16th model year since being released as a 2005 model. As I do every year for many Mopar cars, this video is going to be a full buying guide, or you can also call it a lineup overview for the 2020 Chrysler 300. So this will include pretty much every single option for every model in the lineup, such as colors and features, along with the prices and photos. The 2020 300s are now being sold in dealerships, and hopefully this guide helps you decide on a model, or maybe you'll just find it interesting to see what's offered. On another note, this is for all American cars only, with US prices and options. So before we start, if you've been following the channel, I have done some recent videos that talk about the future of the Chrysler brand and the 300. That video will be in the top right corner if you want to check it out. If you know anything about the 300, you'll know that there have been almost no meaningful updates to the car in about 5 to 6 years, and that leads to declining sales, dropping by 37.3% in 2019 to under 30,000 total. The large car market is also shrinking every year. As I talked about in that other video, some automotive experts forecast that the 300 will be discontinued within a year, but I would take that information with a grain of salt because we don't really know. We do have a quote though from Jeff Schuster, who says that Chrysler's not getting enough volume of the large car program, and cutting the 300 is something that Chrysler has been considering, since the market demand is shifting to SUVs and away from large cars. So the 300 future does look pretty bleak, but it is still here for the time being. So let's get back to the buying guide. This year the lineup looks the exact same as the last year, with 5 models: Touring, Touring L, S, Limited, and C at the top. On all the models except for the top model 300C, there is the same 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 that has been around since 2011. This engine has 292 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, and it gets upgraded on the S model to 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque. There's also only one transmission, the 8-speed automatic. Rear-wheel drive will come standard on every model, but you can bump it up to all-wheel drive for $2,750. The only exception is if you have the V8 Hemi, in which case you still can't get all-wheel drive, even though it is offered on the Pursuit Chargers with the 5.7 Hemi. MPG is 19 city and 30 highway for rear-wheel drive, and 18 city and 27 highway MPG for all-wheel drive on the V6s. So the first model up is the Touring, with a base price of $29,590, which is up $120 from 2019. And as we've mentioned, the all-wheel drive will cost $2750. Some standard features include the Uconnect 4C with the 8.4-inch touchscreen and Sirius XM, a park view rear backup camera, cloth bucket seats, and bifunctional halogen projector headlights. The Touring has 4 packages offered. The driver convenience group costs $995 and will add some bigger wheels, 4-wheel independent suspension, LED fog lights, a remote start, and a garage door opener. The sport appearance package is $1495 and adds a lot of blacked out trim pieces, like a black grille surround, black LED taillights, black badging, and black noise wheels. If you prefer chrome, there's a chrome appearance package for $1495 that gives you all the same, but it's chrome instead. One change here is that the interior appearance group by Mopar was taken away for this year for all the 300 models. So that one added some door sills, carpets, and bright pedals for a whopping $475, but it was taken away due to the lack of interest. The Touring rear-wheel drive gets 4 wheel options, 17 by 7 inch comes standard, and the other 3 you can get only if you choose the packages that I mentioned, including 18 by 7.5 inch polished aluminum, 20 by 8 inch polished aluminum, and 20 by 8 inch black noise. The all-wheel drive versions will have just 2 options in the 19 by 7.5 inch size, so there's polished aluminum and black noise. And going forward, all the all-wheel drive 300s will come with the 19 by 7.5 inch wheels in more or less the same designs as rear-wheel drive. On the inside you can get either black or linen colored cloth bucket seats. And the only option I found that you can add to the base Touring is an engine block heater for $95, but that's also on every other model. The second model is the Touring L, so that has a base price of $33,115, which is identical to last year. Features here include heated 8-way power leather trim seats, with 4-way power lumbar adjustments, 18-inch wheels, keyless enter and go, and a security alarm. There are 3 pretty expensive packages on the Touring L. The value package is $32.95 and adds tons of cool stuff like a dual-pane panoramic sunroof, LED fog lights, a remote starter, 5 years of Sirius XM, and the Uconnect with navigation. Driver convenience group is down at $23.95 and adds all those same features minus the sunroof. And finally, there's the 300 premium group with another hefty $32.95 cost, and that adds a lot of safety features like blind spot and cross path detection, park sense system, mirrors that have turn signals and lights, 9 Alpine speakers and subwoofer, and most of the other features on the other group. There are just 2 wheel choices, 18 by 7.5 inch aluminum or 20 by 8 inch rims for $795. A couple features here that you can add as a standalone option would be that sunroof for $1995 and a cargo net for $30 in the trunk. So now we move to the middle of the lineup where we find the Chrysler 300S for $36,695, which is just $50 more than last year. The 300S still has the V6 standard, but it is a little more powerful with 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque, which is a bump of 8 and 4 for those figures. There is also the 5.7 liter V8 Hemi available here with 363 horsepower and 394 pound-feet of torque, which are class-leading numbers. And if you do want this engine, it costs an additional $3,000. The S also gets a 220mm rear axle, and some other standard features are the new black noise wheels, performance-tuned suspension, black exterior and interior accents, paddle shifters, and a sport mode. There are going to be 6 packages here, some of them are similar to the other model, so I'll only go over a couple, but you can see the rest on screen. So the S model appearance package is $1795, and it adds a really nice body color performance front fascia extension, lower grille closeout panels, and a body colored spoiler. This look is actually part of the 300 SRT look from 2012 to 2014. The 300S alloy package for $695 will add some bronze features like 20-inch dark bronze aluminum wheels, alloy floor mats, dark bronze grille surrounding and badging, and titanium finished exhaust tips. And there's also the Alpine audio group for $995 with 9 speakers, 506 watt amplifier, and a subwoofer in the trunk. There is also another package that seems to be late availability at the moment, since it's not found on the builder website just yet. But new for 2020 is the Red S appearance package on the S models only. So this offers black noise color exterior badges, red inserts on the Chrysler wing badge, 20-inch black noise alloy wheels, and an optional radar red interior that has leather upholstery and leather armrest on the doors, which just looks beautiful. And this package can only be combined with the 6 colors as shown on screen. As for the wheels, there's just 2 options here, 20 by 8 inch black noise and the 20 by 8 inch dark bronze from the alloy package. Inside, the leather trim seats can be had in black, black caramel, or black smoke colors. You can also upgrade to black suede and Napa leather seats for $395. Some of the other add-ons here include a painted black roof for $1,500 and 2 45/45 ZR20 BSW performance tires for $95. Moving on, we have the Limited for $38,595, a price increase of $100. The Limited adds lots of luxury features as opposed to more sporty features. So you get things like heated and ventilated power Napa leather trim front seats, 20-inch wheels, heated rear seats, a memory system for the driver's seat, mirrors, and radio, and a heated wood and leather wrapped steering wheel. There are 3 packages to add to your Limited. The Safety Tech Plus group is $29.95, and you get all sorts of safety features like adaptive cruise control with stop, advanced brake assist, automatic high beams, forward collision warning, and even rain-sensitive wipers. The Light group is $995, and that will add you some adaptive bi-xenon HID headlights and an automatic leveling system. And the Harman Kardon audio group will add 19 speakers and an amplifier for $1795. As for the wheels here, there's just the one option, standard 20 by 8 inch polished aluminum rims. On the inside, your seats can come in black, deep mocha, or linen, and they're all leather with perforated inserts. Some different add-ons for this model would be navigation for $995 and a power backlight sunshade for $295. Finally, the top of the line is going to be the 300C with a base price of $41,995, again just $50 more than 2019, so a very minimal difference. The C does have the 5.7 liter V8 standard, so this means the 300C has class-leading horsepower and torque. It has all the bells and whistles standard, including deep quilted, perforated and ventilated Napa leather trim seats, real natural pour mocha wood interior bezels, adaptive HID headlights, and even heated and cooled cup holders. There are 4 packages for the C. The Safety Tech Plus group and the Harman Kardon audio groups are the same as on the Limited. There's also the Sun, Sound, and Nav package for $36.95, which will add you the Harman Kardon stuff, as well as the panoramic sunroof and navigation. The Performance Appearance package was also added late last year, so it's pretty much new for 2020. Since the US does not get any type of 392 6.4 liter V8 Hemi 300s that some of the countries overseas do get, like for example Australia, New Zealand, and the Middle East, Chrysler has began to offer this package to at least add some SRT visual aspects. So for $695, the 300C gets fog lights, lower front fascia, and side sills that are all taken from the current SRT models from other parts of the world. The same package has also been available on the 300S for some time, but now it's on the 300C. So your top of the line 300C might look like an SRT, but unfortunately it still won't have the SRT engine to match. As for the wheels, the only option are 20 by 8 inch polished aluminum wheels. Inside there's also 3 color options for the seats: black, deep mocha, and indigo linen. One feature that will be exclusive to the C is the add-on of premium leather wrapped interior accents for $19.95. I'll also add a little bit about performance now. So on all the V6 models, they can do 0 to 60 in about 6.3 seconds and the quarter mile in 15 seconds. The models with the V8, which would be just the S and the C, can do 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds and the quarter mile in 13.8 seconds. So that covers everything for all the models. Now let's look at the colors. Last year there were 8 options, and this year it's up to 9. So 2 colors have been taken away and 3 have been added. So Maximum Steel and Ceramic Gray are no longer available in 2020. The new colors will be Amethyst, which is also called Hell Raisin for the Dodge Charger and Challenger, Canyon Sunset, which is also called Cinnamon Stick for Dodge, and Frostbite that we've already seen on the 2020 wide-body Charger. I'm hearing that these will all be late availability, but I'm not exactly sure how late that is. So that leaves us with the colors that you see on screen now. So that's the end of this video, guys. Almost nothing has changed for 2020, as Chrysler has just tweaked the pricing, removed the package, added the red S appearance package for the S model, and the performance appearance package for the C model, and changed up the colors, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed checking out all that the 2020 Chrysler 300 has to offer, and make sure to stay tuned for more buying guides across the Dodge and Chrysler lineup. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.